Okay. Oh my god, it goes all the way down there. Okay, so through that door there. Then we gotta hit the other door to go either left or right down the side alleys. About to go right. Then that goes down to that door there, and then up, and then middle, and then out. Okay, let's see. I see the path. It's a maze. All those times I was at Friendly's doing the mazes. It was... it was... Friendly's training for Final Fantasy dungeons. Who else remembers that? Tell me I'm not that old to remember sitting in Friendly's with a crayon and you have the mazes on the placemats and whatnot, waiting for your food. I don't even know if restaurants still do that or not. That's some old school stuff. So it was down here, I do believe. Up here. Yes. And then down and around. Around, down, whatever. Just casually melting through every single boss fight in the game. All the main bosses. Okay. I need to go throw my cup out. Almost 5 hours. Jeez. Finishing this. I'm gonna fucking finish this. So here. I can see the bubble. I can see the bubble. Oh my god. Let me through. Shitheads, let me through. Not what I want to have happen. Like, really don't need to be wasting ethers. Okay. Yep, so this goes over to here. Stone tablets? Nothing? Okay. And this is gonna go down and around. That fish just smack her with the fucking with his tail? Somebody put shades on one of my characters again. Not cool. Bingo! Hwah! Alright, first. Good. How in the hell? Okay. Actually, everybody is healed up. Nice. All right. Quick save. The Kraken. Something about the Kraken. Ouch. Okay, start healing those up again. Keeps at full health. Just gonna chip away at that health bar. Come on. There we go. 145, 150. That's good damage. 120. I'll take it. And I'll heal us all up one more time. There should be one more run and we end up beating his ass. Lara. That's gonna hurt, but I'm pretty sure I can get like a 200 back, right? Yeah, 100. It's fine. Yeah, because that's not an undead enemy. Yeah, we'll hit Kirag on you. Boom. Back up to full health on my warrior. Bam, bam, bam. And just gonna keep healing up. It's kind of a waste of a heal. It's fine now. Come on, you're gonna die. Sooner or later, you're gonna... Come on. Fucker, you're dead. It's gotta be close. I actually have a Let's Talk video on YouTube talking all about it. It's not much different, and there's not much that they can actually add to PlayStation Plus. Everybody that's like, oh, it's trying to be a rival of Game Pass. It's like, not really. It's just all they're doing is just squishing everything that we already have into one package deal, and then they're adding game trials to it. It's not that big of a change. Basically, they're just discontinuing PlayStation Now and putting all those games into into the PlayStation collection that they introduced with the PS5. So essentially, it's like, okay, so yeah, and then we get like a few more PS1, 2, and PSP games, which is cool. But the problem is there's only so many licenses that Sony has the ability to get on the platform, just like the same way Xbox has only so many licenses they can put on the platform. So PlayStation never needed a Game Pass alternative. I hate to break it to you, but they were the ones that started the Game Pass, in all honesty, because PlayStation Now was back on the PS3. Xbox is the one that actually, I hate to break it to everyone, but that was PlayStation's idea to begin with, was PlayStation Now. They started that shit on the PS3, and they made it so you could have some of your old, back compat, and then people gave PlayStation all kinds of shit when Microsoft came out with Game Pass. It's like, dude, fucking PlayStation Now been around for, at that point, like 5-6 years. Like, Game Pass is only like 3 or 4 years old. And Game Pass is or Game Pass is like 3 or 4 years old, whatever it is, maybe 5 years they're going on, if that. And PlayStation Now has been around for like 10. So it's like, yeah, it's not a competitor, and it's not really too much different of what Sony is doing. They're just basically just making it so you don't have to pay as much for the game trials and all that stuff and whatever else that they're adding. I think the big one that everybody like the one that should be getting everybody riled up and divisive over is not the competitor to Game Pass. It's the fact that we're not getting PlayStation Studio titles day one on the PlayStation Plus $120 tier. In one sense, I see where people are coming from of like, well, I want to have one price tiered thing, subscription thing, because of the licensing. They pretty much canned the backwards compatibility program because of licensing. Microsoft, no. Microsoft and Game Pass is doing, that's all they have is back compat. They don't make any new games. So that's all they rely on is back compat and indie titles, other than like their Forza, Gears, Forza, Gears, what the fuck's their big three lineup? Halo, Forza, Gears, and Flight Sim. Other than that stuff, all they have is back compat. There we go. So Halo Infinite isn't doing so hot. I mean, we kind of knew it wasn't going to because it went in. It literally started with Troubled Waters, so. Oh shit! I forgot to heal before I came into this. As a PlayStation and a PC user, in all honesty, like I said, I just between the what was the, oh Jesus, what was, I think it was Firaga was doing good against this. Like, between all the news, I'm just over here going, okay, we'll see what the hell happens with the PlayStation trials. That's my only thing that I'm really, like, that got my interest of, like, I wonder what the PlayStation trials games, and also if there's any games I just haven't picked up on the PlayStation, if it comes, because I'm going to be automatically, because I am connected to PlayStation Now. I'm really hoping that it should share, just like PlayStation Plus shares. But I should have access to the $100 tier because I have access to both PlayStation Plus benefits and PlayStation Now. So that's automatically rolls you into a $100 tier. I maybe wouldn't mind checking out the $120 tier to see what the hell the game trials are going to be like. I think the game trials are just going to be like when we have like game awards and such. Then you're going to see like, oh, here's a brand new game trial for some EA access thing or something, probably. If Extermination is on that game list, I am sold. Extermination, is that the one where there's like the bugs taking over the ice, the Antarctica facility or something like that? I remember a game that I think it was called yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, I actually still gotta go back and play that one again. I only played the demo of it. I always wanted to actually pick it up. It was very freaky back in the day, so I was just like, I don't know if I want to play this or not. But now I'm a little bit older. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to check that out. So here's what you got to, just like I said in my YouTube video. You can go and check out on the Werewolf channel on YouTube. Let's Talk. I called it Let's Talk. PlayStation Plus program changes happening in June. My big thoughts on the whole thing was we have to see. So I can tell you right now, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are not coming to back compat on the PlayStation for those PS1 titles. It's not happening. Microsoft owns the license to that. Legend of Dragoon, Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter's, anything that Sony owns the license to. So Klonoa, I would love to see that come back, but Nintendo owns the license to it. We're not seeing that pop up on the list. Anything that was PS2 titles that, also, that Sony still owns the license rights to, that they have been sitting on, like SOCOM, US Navy SEALs, they could easily bring that as a back compat title. PS3 games, again, are hard to do. Like, we would actually have to have a emulator on the PS5, which is doable. If Mark Cerny ever wants to actually make the damn emulator for the PS5, we could, or in the PS4, we could actually see PS3 games be playable. That is, again, if they want R&D it and everything. But again, you're only going to be seeing the games pop up on the back compat if they can get their hands on the licenses. That's the reason why the number is so small of what is coming to back compat wise. Is it a good deal? Sure. If you're a big PlayStation fan, sure, it's absolutely a good deal. I will still 100% say Game Pass is just as good, if not maybe slightly better for bang for buck, because you also have the PC platform, and that's where Sony doesn't really have, like, if that $120 tier did something for, say, like Days Gone, God of War, Uncharted, and like all those games that are either coming to the PC or already on the PC, and you got, I don't know, they did some deal with like Steam or something to where you could play those games off from Steam with that $120 PlayStation Plus thing, I would be more inclined to be like, okay, that $120 deal is really worth it. Each game requires its own emulation program. PS3 hardware complexity doesn't help either. Each game does not require its own. Every single one of the ISOs for PS3 can be run through something called PCSX3. It actually runs it better than the PS3 hardware. The problem is Sony needs to get their stop sitting on their hands and actually make that their own version of that emulator to put onto the console as like an app that you could click into and run those ISOs. The ISOs will run fine on the PS3 hardware. It's just they need the right emulator to be able to run it on the encoding of it. Every single one of those games will run through one emulation program. I mean, if it was the case of each game requires its own emulation program, then each game would require its own software, firmware. I mean, for the PS3 to even run it, normally. Yeah, it just comes down to them making an emulator and putting it onto the consoles. Again, do they have enough PS3 IPs to warrant the R&D and the manufacturing costs of making that application and making it run, and where it runs on every single one of their systems? Because you're gonna have to make it run baseline PS4, PS4 Pro, PS5. If there's a new PS5 or something, there's fucking rumors that PS5 Pro is happening or something later on down the road in a couple of years, maybe a year or two. Who knows, whatever. Yeah, they have to make sure it runs on every single one of those systems. It had a financially viable, or it had to be financially, yes, it always has to be financially viable for Sony. It's business. My ultimate thing about back compat and all that shit is, so when it comes to back compat, I'll just run my PS3. Spend $100, you can get fucking $120, maybe $130. You can get what is it? No, $200. $200, you can get a pre-owned PS3. Get a little slim one. Don't even go for the fat one. Those are fucking rip-off deals, because you got actually better hardware in the slimmer ones. Not the super slim, that mid-tier slim one. You run that thing and jailbreak it, you have all the games that you want right there. Does the PS3 Slim run PS2 disc? You don't need it to run PS2 disc. That's the thing. Just grab the ISO. Jailbreak it, grab the ISO, done. That's what Sony is fighting against right now. I can get any game I want off the internet. And I'm not saying piracy-wise, but if I have the disc sitting there, I can literally rip that disc off in a CD burner, make it into an ISO file, and put it on the PlayStation. Now, because the games are not back compat, because I can't get the damn licenses, I will say, if you cannot get a game off the network, by all means, go and download that shit for free off from one of the many sites that are online, and put that shit onto a console that is jailbroken and play it. You know why? Because those license rights have been taken by other publishers, so we can't have our hands on them anymore. That's bullshit. Just like this Pixel remaster I'm playing right now. This shit should have been on the console. Like, as soon as Final Fantasy VI, I do believe it is, the last Pixel remaster came out, this collection should have been on the consoles. Bam, right then and there. It should have launched on console along with Final Fantasy VI. Pixel remaster. The whole kit and caboodle of it for like $50. That's 6 games for less than $10 a game. That's what Square should have done. They didn't do it, so here we are. I have to play it on my damn PC. I don't mind playing it on the PC. I have my PS4 controller. I had to mod this thing to have PlayStation button inputs on it. If you notice, it's not Xbox inputs. It's actually PlayStation, because I modded the image files. Whatever. There's a quick little easy mod to do. But the fact is, all this licensing shit is getting to be kind of ridiculous, because everybody wants back compat, but literally these companies cannot do it. Like, Nintendo can do it because they own all their own shit. Everything that is Nintendo licensed is owned first party basically by Nintendo, but made by third party studios. They're smart doing that. They can put everything onto. That's why you have so many NES titles on the Nintendo Online thing. I think that's cool. Nice. You guys made also controllers that plug into your Switch, and you can do the old school, emulation feeling thing. Cool. Nice. Xbox has a bit of a harder time doing it, for sure, because a lot of their titles are like Ubisoft and EA and Activision, although they went and bought Activision. So again, because Microsoft bought Activision, we're not seeing Crash and Spyro on the PlayStation anymore. Whether it's back compat or the subscription stuff or whatever, unless Sony wants to fork up a shit ton of money. Why would they do that when people have PlayStation Classics and PS3s where you can play the same thing? And they also have the license rights already, before the buyout, of Crash Bandicoot's Remastered collection, Spyro's Remastered collection. Okay, you got that. Well, they're still sitting on the licensing of the Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper and SOCOM and Legend of Dragoon, Vagrant Story. They have so many licenses that they're just sitting on. What they could do, instead of doing remasters of them all, they could put them onto the subscription service. So that's where they're going to be selling it, right there. For games where it's like, okay, you can't play this shit anywhere else other than an emulator. Here it is on the PlayStation Network. But the stuff that people know and want, you're not going to see it. Unless it's those other games that we haven't seen in a long time. Now, that could spawn into remasters and remakes being made and reboots and all that stuff. Could be good on that part. But if you're thinking you're going to be seeing like 3,000 games from the PS1 and like 4,000, whatever the fuck it is, from the PS... No. In all honesty, like I said, I got my PlayStation Classic sitting here. I could play any PlayStation 1 game I want. I can load it right up on that thing. Bam, I can play it. No problem at all. My PS3 is sitting there. I can run PS2 games. Although, here's the caveat with emulation. Not every game works well. And that's another thing that Sony, just because they have the license rights to it, does not mean that, just because they have the license rights to it doesn't mean that it's actually going to run too smoothly on the consoles too. That's the other big part of it, because I know firsthand from emulation that sometimes games will, the one game will run just fine, you pop in the next game and it's just a jumbled fucking mess, because for whatever reason the emulator doesn't want to run it the correct way. It happens. It sucks, but it happens. Why isn't this thing dead yet? I'm talking too much. Okay. Let's try Fire Aga again. And let me make sure. Yes, I need to also cure my people. There we go. funny how Phil Spencer talks how no console should have exclusive games, yet he is buying out other publishing companies. I mean, he has to. It's his job to say that type of stuff, you know? I mean, in all honesty, Phil Spencer isn't even signing the thing. It's the board of directors as just like, okay, we're going to spend this much money to buy out this company. The Activision thing was right time, right place. They got Activision for one hell of a deal. That was so low of a cost for that damn company. And I know it was a big cost, but you got to think about all the microtransaction DLC and everything. But then you also got to think about what was going on at the time. Lawsuits and sexual harassment, allegations and this and that stuff. Bobby Kotick and all that, trying to leave the company because his ass was grass and all that. Microsoft got one hell of a deal on that. I hate to see it. I really hate to see Activision go that route. I'd rather see Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on every console so they can make as much money and then bring back Guitar Hero and be on every console or something, I love Guitar Hero, but I know Guitar Hero Live wasn't the greatest thing ever, but still. It's like, ugh. So much Activision can do. You are just knocking the shit out of this character. But, I mean, every one of the companies is buying the companies. It's how the parent, the PlayStation, Sony, fucking Microsoft and Sony are funding projects. And that right there, funding-wise, is where Jim Ryan and Herman Hultz are on their game. That's the reason why you're not going to see games show up day one on PlayStation Plus. Because they want you to pay full price for the game so they can properly fund their studios. Like I said, you check out the license rights that Microsoft has been getting, and all of a sudden you notice that the latest games, they're not really big budget AAA games. They're more or less either AA to indie games that they've been getting the license rights for. You know why? Because the big AAA studios are the big AAA publishers are noticing that we're not making as much money off of Game Pass as Microsoft's promising. It's like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course you're not. How are you gonna make a $60 profit off of your game if somebody's buying Game Pass for $5-10 or even $1 for the 3-month trial period? Asian region exclusive games. I would be very careful with the Chinese marketed games that are on there, because that's one thing you probably want to be careful of funding. It's a lot of political stuff, but yeah, there is certain developers out there that are a little more shady than others in the Asian region. The Japan ones are really doing a crazy amount of stuff, but that's why I use PayPal. You're still funding it. If you're paying for it, you're still funding it, one way or the other. As soon as you buy something, you are funding the publisher. Okay, we are going to keep healing, and we're going to keep smacking this fucking boss fight. Let's go. Like, he should be dead by now. Come on. Shit. Which studios? Shanghai studios are alright. Anything that is Hong Kong based is not the great one. It's there's a lot to unpack there, more than I would. I probably shouldn't get into that stuff on stream, in all honesty. That's one of those things where people get very uptight about if you talk about anything about that stuff. People take everything political wise, where you're talking business. I've already gotten in trouble for that once. I'll say this: if it says so, go and look up Tencent. If Tencent has anything to do with it, you don't want to fund it. They are a huge fucking company, but you don't want to be really funding anything that they have to do with. Like that Wukong game. Those guys are indie developers, sure, but they're also getting fucking funding from certain certain parts of the Chinese thing. Or yeah, I'm not getting into it. I've had people like yelling and screaming and everything else before on that, but let's just say Black Myth Wukong will not be on my channel. Let's see here. It's like, I can smack on you all fucking night long. Come on, die. This fucking boss fight does not. Now you're gonna fart on me. Come on. 200. Fuck. Fine, I'll take my 200 back. I'm gonna smack you again. Let's go. But yeah, it's just like I said, I would like to see what the trials are. If it's like a, you know, you get to have, if it's like an EA Play trial, but for the first, the PlayStation Studios titles, that's pretty cool. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. You get to actually check stuff out before you're spending full price on it. That can, I mean, that is quality control on a consumer level right there of like, okay, I like this game. I just got wrapped up into it. I'm going to actually go and buy it. At the same time, I don't think they're going to have trials for day one titles either, because it's like, okay, if you, you know, as a content creator, I wouldn't want that to happen. You know, I want people to come in and watch my stream and see if they like the game or not. And, you know, they watch me playing it. I get the viewership out of it and everything. Business-wise, yeah. As a content creator, I'm just like, no, please don't put games on, you know, a Game Pass day one. Also, please don't make trials day one. A week later or something, sure. Like I said, that's anything to do with the Asian markets is a very, you really got to watch out for that stuff over in the Asian markets. I'm not saying all the Asian markets are bad or anything. I'm not saying the Japanese markets are bad or whatever. I'm saying you got to watch out for, because there's a lot of shady shit that happens over in the Asian markets. That's all I'm saying there. You know, some people would probably take that as like, you hate Asia. It's like, no, I've been hearing about it for forever, of like what the hell ends up happening over there. It's always like, really? That's happening? Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. Full attack. Well, okay. Heal up once. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna kick shit out of all the enemies way too quickly. Let's try and heal us all. I need to use ether. There we go. MP. Good. All healed, and we are. I'm gonna quick save one more time. Good stuff. Oh shit. Jack Garland. Okay, so according to Strangers of the Paradise, this guy is going to sound like, do you remember me? I was once the most renowned Knight of Cornelia. Chaos. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Jack Garland. If we put the Strangers of the Paradise shitty lore into this. Oh, you did defeat me then. But the four great forces saved me from by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future. All right, the fiends are the crew that you're running with in Strange of the Paradise, technically, if you actually count that lore as being legit now and all that stuff. Anyways, where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. I will be looking for chaos. Oh, pure golden chaos with a purple thong. No, it's good. But I will be reborn again here. I am chaos. So even as you die again and again, I shall return. Born again into the endless cycle I have created. Oh shit! This is the final boss. This is the final boss fight. Oh fuck. Oh no. Okay, bam. Beat him up! Beat his ass! Let's try Firaga. Let's try, he's not undead. What was I just thinking? Oh shit, no, it's on the other. I have it on the other mage. Actually, wait, I do need to... Okay, Kiraga... Claire Red Mage. If you don't get that reference, then you need to play more Resident Evil. Okay, bam, attack. Bam, attack. You, I need... Party's defense against instant death. Yes. I don't know if he has an instant death attack or not, but we're going to find out. Okay, I'm going to Kiraga. There we go. I was going to cure the whole team, but... Oh, no! No! Fine. Okay, let the mage do that. Okay, no more instant death moves for you, buddy. No. Phoenix down. Him, and then you... let's go to high potion. It's not going to work as well as I want it to, but... Oh, actually, wait. Ether. Ether you. Boom. This is going to hurt. Please don't kill me. Okay, pick that one up. Come on. Heal him. He's going to be dead. Yeah, he's going to be fucked up. Oh, no. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I did save before I went here, right? Got this. Okay. Heal up. I need to start attacking and healing the shit out of everyone. Boom. Okay. Attack. Magic. Boom. Don't kill him. What are you doing? Heal. Okay, heal. Heal everyone. Come on. There we go. Okay, bop. Boop. You know what? Item. Ether. Her. Magic. Cure all. Keep us all on our feet. Come on. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. Come on. I need a good big old chunk of a heal. Nice. Smack. Schmack. Schmack. Keep them heals rolling. No! Don't kill him. So close. Oh my god. Oh my god. My attacks ain't doing shit. Nope. Wait. Attack. Let's go with high potion on you. Let's go with... Screw it. Thunderaga. Let's try it. Okay, you heal everyone up once again. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. 45, that's it. Goes all up. Boom. Pretty much almost full health. Alright. Smack the shit out of him. Heal us again. Keep us healed. Keep it going. Oh my god. There we go. 210. 211, I mean. Not haste. No. Don't buff your ass. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom, and... Oh no, I should have done heal. Oh my god, I should have done heal. We're gonna keep healing. Okay, 300 is a good number. I like a solid 300 damage. That's a solid number right there. Was that from... No, it wasn't. It was like, that was like 40, but fuck it. Heal us all again. What? No. No, no. Jack, you're an asshole. I'm gonna try something. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. This is probably gonna screw me over. Maybe? I don't think he's undead. Maybe he's undead. I should probably look up, see what the hell he's bad against. I do have it sitting right here. No weaknesses. Resistant to, well, fuck. 2000 HP, so I just gotta smack him with one hell of a good amount. Okay, bam, bam. Bam, and... Let's go with this. Spend my... Oh, no. What? Oh my god, it's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Phoenix down. Oh no. Oh no, he broke my chain of command. That's gonna hurt. This is all gonna hurt a lot. Okay, pick her up and start curing the fuck out of her. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Okay, she's back in the fight. Alright, now you hit. Ether. Ether. I need more magic. Ouch. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Hits. Kills all. Fuck you. Okay, maybe I need to put that spell back on so he can't do one-shot kills. I think the spell maybe only went for one. Okay, pick your ass back up. Null death. Heal like crazy. Oh my fucking god, he's just gonna insta-kill my fucking team. Final Fantasy horseshit. Actual Final Fantasy horseshit right here. There's nothing I can do. Yep, you're just gonna destroy my team all of a sudden. Oh, it's such fucking horseshit. Nope, then you're dead. Garland is just like, guess what? Tough shit. The game just decides when you're gonna die. That's welcome to back in the old school days. It's going to decide you're dead. You're not gonna get it on the first try. This is the final boss fight. What the fuck is wrong with you? Basically what the game's yelling at you. You think you're gonna come in here and nuke this shit? Nah. How about nah? Fuck. Let's see if I have anything that I can optimize gear-wise. Fuck, man. If he has 2,000 health, I probably just took him down halfway, and then he just went 9999999 with his health. So what is the secret to the success of this? Let's see. Best defenses. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. Made this far. You're here to get out of here. You're here to kill Chaos, the last boss of Final Fantasy. Here's the bad news. Chaos has access to just about every powerful spell in the game, and his castings are entirely random. Like some other similar fights, we might have to go defensive first. Spells raise evasion, not on wall, which similarly lowers all incoming spell damage. A major problem with Chaos that he can cast top level cure spell, which restores all HP, but he can only do it every so often. As such, a viable strategy is to turtle until he uses it, then unleash hell to kill him, cast it again. As always, the haste fast spell is key here for making the most of that window to kill Chaos. Just prioritize putting highest damage characters to... I never found the haste spell. I ran through every single one of these damn towns and looked at pretty much all these spells. I never actually found haste. I don't know where that is. Some beloved strategies online involve equipping the Masamune to a white mage, but we disagree. Typically equip it to a warrior instead. Warrior with a weapon that powerful. Against Chaos, a sort of damage output can be resisted. How long have I been streaming for? Fucking almost 6 hours. Holy shit. Jeez. Okay. Attack is 1 to 200. Defense 100. This HP is scary. That HP is scary. Okay. I'm gonna try this a few times. I have been streaming for almost 6 hours, so I'm just gonna try this a few times there. And then, yeah, I basically finished the game. Where's my hacks? Where's my cheat code? It's an NES title. Shit. Where's my cheat code at? Up, up, down, down, left, right, and it kills them instantly. This reminded me of Sephiroth on FF7. It pisses me off because I didn't actually beat that fight. I was just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this. Because he's gonna hit me with something. That's gonna hurt me a lot. Zoop. Actually, you know what? I can just put it on this for right now. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Okay, we're gonna put you up one step above that. That's gonna hurt. Should be able to get a good chunk of health back though. Fucking 8 damage, come on. Okay, I need to hit the defensive spells though. Bam, bam. No death. Keep it going. Keep healing. Boom. That guy just said 1 to 200, didn't it? And that just hit me for like 350, 375, something like that. Okay, so that only did half. So let's try that again, maybe. You just keep doing it. Keep on doing it. Miss. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, so if I just keep siphoning health. See my characters. I got ether. I got ether for days. I could sit here for an hour and still keep running ethers. So as much as damage as he's doing, I'm actually just healing. I'm healing right through it. So I've been beating everything on this whole game, even the hardest boss fights. Come on. If it will actually give me good damage, though. Keep around going. Problem is when my mage runs out of spells, MP. Yep, and she's out of MP. Fuck. Okay, let me. Come on. Where is my? Let me. There we go. Attack, attack, attack. Ether. Nope. God damn it! I keep doing that. Now she's dead. It's not at all what I wanted to do. Okay. High potion. High potion. Ether. Sucking them down. Just insta fucking kills me, even though I have that on. Come on. There's a reason why I usually these old school boss fights like this, I don't beat them on fucking stream because it just pisses me right the fuck off. Where it's like, oh, I have something on to negate that from happening. Nope, I just died instantly. Doesn't matter. Yep. Shoot. Okay, that's just not gonna work. Pick him up, and then you're gonna hit me with fucking fire or something and instantly kill him. Fuck, I don't have no X potion. Fully restores HP and MP. Okay, well that's right too. Elixirs are like gold. So I should have went and bought more elixirs. No, I couldn't buy more elixirs because they don't have them in the store. That's right. Okay. Attack. That's about as much as you're gonna end up doing. Throw another ether to her, and you start doing your healing thing again. Nope, and that character's dead. Once again. Yippee. And you're gonna heal everybody because that character. Oh it's down. Oops. Magic. Smack that shit again. Okay, good. Do that. Now I get the Phoenix down. Yep. Now you heal everyone. Ting. There is. That's a chunk of health. That's not a whole lot. Not as much as I want it to be. Sure. Okay, do it again. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let me heal. Let me heal. Don't you dare do 300. You bitch. Wow. Nope. It's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me. Oh great. Yep. You're about to get fucked. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna let it work. No, yeah, do that. Hit that again. That's your one attack. Heal everyone up. There we go. You should be able to survive anything now that he throws. It's my warrior that I'm worried about. Bingo, bitch. High potion. Attack, attack. Cure the fuck out of everyone. Wow. Well, just insta-kill the fuck out of my team. Of course. Such goddamn bullshit. Okay, we're going on the defensive. What am I supposed to do against that? 700. Are you shitting me? What am I supposed to do against that? That is some bullshit. It doesn't even matter if I use a high potion. The high potion does 2. He's gonna hit me with like a fucking 1,000 fucking point damage hit. Dude's gonna just fuck me over. That's why I hate final boss fights on Final Fantasy games. It's just screw over. That's all that ends up happening. Jesus Christ sakes. Let me get. I think we might be looking up the ending on YouTube of exactly what the ending of Final Fantasy 1 looks like for the Pixel Remaster. Yes, we are. I'm not. Nope. That is just screw over. I'm not dealing with it because it's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. So Protect, which I'd never even seen that spell. Temper, Haste, I never found those spells when I was running around. Yeah, so they got their... Yep, so I'm sitting at like 350 on health, and they got theirs up to almost 1,000. So basically, even though I was overpowered for the whole goddamn game, the final boss fight... Nope. No. No way in hell. Which I find is actual fucking horseshit. Like I said, final boss fights on old school Final Fantasies. Dumb as shit. Alright, so it's going to be a lot of... Yeah, just playing defensive. Haste, protect, and then beating them up every once in a while. Got it. Okay, so let's see here. Bam. Okay. He fades off. Jack Garland is dead. I mean, think about it. This is technically the same scene as what we'd be seeing if I went back and grinded and everything else. It's exactly the same shit. Okay. I've been streaming for 6 hours. I just want to get this done over with. Where's the layering? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, it's very slow. Oh, we're gonna give it a second here. Okay. The time loop was severed at last. Hold on a second. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. This is the true ending of Strangers of Paradise. The light of the 4 crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given the rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the 4 forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. Until Final Fantasy 2 and the cycle restarts again. With the 4 forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah Queen Jane, and even Garland himself awaits. So then they go back in time again to do it all over again because they like the pain of it. They like getting their ass whooped. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. Come on, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. None will ever recall the struggle of the 4 endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. They essentially changed, the future and the past. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. I mean, we got fantasy, but what about the Final Fantasy? Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now, their return is upon us. It just keeps going. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world, yes. The lands and the world, and the seas, and the trees, and all the little animals in between. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, but the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. This is very Star Wars. This is very Star Wars. I didn't realize Final Fantasy 1 was really just Star Wars, but in a Dungeons and Dragons version of it. You are the bringer of lights. Well, now. It's like the only thing that is missing right now is... oh, shit. God damn it. I was trying to do a thing, and I can't set it up because I can't get my chair over there. One. Okay, that's the only thing I was missing. To all the fans across the globe, both past and present, and the original, thanks. Yep, thanks for playing our game. All right. Good stuff, Square. Okay. Final Fantasy 1. We beat it. We did it. We beat it. That was a decent... Okay, so I will definitely say that was better than Strangers of Paradise. Easily. Fucking easily. Wait, bonus, extras, wallpaper. There's the crew right there. Easily. That was better than Strangers of Paradise. Hands down, no problem at all. I will 100% say it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1. It's got a lot of charm to it. It's got some very cool moments, some very epic fights, the boss fights and all that stuff. The Earth, Wind, and Fire boss fights, they get very funky. But yes, you can easily tell this was Square Enix's last ditch effort or Square Soft. It was their last ditch effort to really make something that was going to save their company and everything. I did say The Frostbite was going to do one thing. I don't even think he's here. I think he might pass out, or is he still here? I don't know. Frostbite, are you lurking? Are you lurking around? I know you're going to give me shit for not actually finishing the game properly, but I was going to show the NES version, but I've already been streaming for 6 hours, and it's going to take me a second to load that up. If he's not here, then I'm just going to skip past that stuff. But yeah, this it's like playing Final Fantasy 1, the Pixel Remaster. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would love to see this stuff come over the console, all the Pixel Remasters, because there is, that's one of the things about Final Fantasy. Everybody has their favorites. All the Final Fantasies are pretty well just as good as the next one. Then, I mean, you do have some other stuff that, okay, for example, I think this looks really cool. Just don't ever try and play the game. But this right here, this actually ties in with Final Fantasy 1's Pixel Remaster stuff. Holy fuck. Just check this stuff out. So everything that we just went through with Garland, he's standing right there in the back. This is Garland, the dude that we were just fighting back there. He's standing up on top of the mountain. But the thing is, Garland is not the head of the bad guys, in all honesty, because there is one more. Could you get the fuck out of the way? I'm trying to watch something here. Would you please? Jeez. Okay. So these are all the bad guys of all the different Final Fantasy universes and everything, where the timeline started over and over and over and over and over again. These are all the good guys. One of my favorites right there. So you got Lightning, you got Cloud, you got Noctis back there, Squall over there to the left-hand side, Cloud, Noctis. I do believe this is a kid from 10. Now she is the head of. She is like the leader of all the heroes and everything. Again, shout out to Squall looking all cool and everything. I've been playing through Final Fantasy VIII, and that's probably going to be one of the next games I'll try and end up streaming. It's going to be like Gran Turismo or Final Fantasy VIII or something. Maybe even PC Builder or something. Anyways. The bunny chick from 12.
That bind us to the cycle. We must make our stand.
Holy shit, that does actually sound like
our common enemy
Jack.
is none other than the Planescourger.
This makes so much more
Whether we
sense
be
now.
gods or their champions.
What's gotten into him?
We may have our differences, but in this world we are one.
For the time being.
Right. Don't think you're forgiven.
This world is pretty cool after all.
Let's meet up again once things calm down.
FF9. Right, okay. A little lightning back there.
It draws near. We must needs act with haste.
Got it. Let's do this.
That's not Cloud's voice actor anymore.
Nary a more capable band of champions exists. Of that, I harbor little.
Okay, I think it is Spiritus is the yes.
Go forth.
He's the head of the,
And prevail.
and she's the head of the Warriors of Light, technically. Okay. This is one of the coolest fucking cutscenes ever for Final Fantasy. This was part of I'm gonna bring that was part of my intro right there for the longest time, and it's probably gonna come back very soon. Fucking Lightning versus Sephiroth. Like, holy shit. Such a cool idea for Dissidia. It just, they fucking butchered it on the storyline overall. Oh my god, look at this. Ah! Look how fucking cool this looks. Yep. This does make a lot more sense, though, between Garland and the Warrior Light. Okay, not Sora over here. How they didn't have Cypher in here, but then again, you know, I mean, Cypher is like one of the most, no, he really is like a well-known bad guy from 8. I do believe one or two of these characters from the MMO Final Fantasies also, I don't know anything about the MMO ones. Fucking Squall and Cloud working together. This is so fucking cool. If only this was like a traditional fighting game. Garland with the big ass sword versus the Warrior Light. Yeah. I mean, technically, what we just went through in Final Fantasy 1, this is what it all evolved into. The universe is restarting over and over and over and over again. This is actually up to date, too, because this is Noctis is here, representing 15. We don't know what the hell's going to happen with 16's universe. Final Fantasy 11, when they blew up all the servers in the worlds, all it very referencing that all over again. So now it's like, oh, you all have to work together or you're all going to die. The one main giant evil that brings both sides together. They literally cut the fucking thing in half. Or so they think. So yeah. That, like I said, the Cydia is pretty much a continuation of Final Fantasy 1's ending, but also it is the combination of all the universes of Final Fantasy all coming together. The Cydia is, it's a cool ass idea, just the execution of it.